How's it going everyone, I'm the Canadian Lad, and today I'm gonna do a detailed breakdown of how Marvel is setting up the Young Avengers for Avengers 5. Avengers 1 was all about the original 6 Avengers, Avengers 2 laid the foundation for future movies, and Infinity War and Endgame were all about how the heroes come on top against a villain that Marvel has been teasing since 2012. So now that this decade long of a story is over, what happens in Avengers 5? As Kevin Feige said, Marvel always plans everything 5 years ahead of time, and Feige has also confirmed that he knows how Avengers 5 looks like.
Could the next Avengers we see be Young Avengers? Have you guys thought about, do you know what the next Avengers team looks like?
Yes, and it will be a very different team than we've seen before. That's what Endgame was all about.
Yeah.
So they already have a plan in place, and I strongly put my bet that Avengers 5 will be the Young Avengers. So without any further ado, let's begin. First and foremost, let's take a look at all the members of Young Avengers. Kate Bishop and Elias of Hawkeye, Patriot aka Ellie Bradley, Miss America who is rumored to have her own show at some point, Casey Lang, daughter of Ant-Man aka Stature, Kid Loki, Speed and Wiccan, the twins from WandaVision, Iron Lad, and lastly Hulking. So if I can prove to you that all these characters are going to be introduced throughout Phase 4 and 5, wouldn't you think that the next Avengers movie is gonna be the Young Avengers? You would, because Marvel wouldn't establish so many characters without any big reason. They're planting the seeds already.
Does Phase 4 start to plant the seeds for whatever we're going to see? Because we obviously saw Thanos, the whole Infinity Saga, the seeds were planted way early on.
Yes.
Let's begin with Falcon and the Winter Soldier that has a release date of August 2020. With rumors Isaiah Bradley is in the show, so his grandson Ellie Bradley is also pretty much guaranteed to be there. Ellie Bradley aka Patriot is the leader of Young Avengers in the comics, and the fact that his grandfather Isaiah is rumored to be in the show enforces the fact that Patriot is almost guaranteed to appear in the MCU. And then comes WandaVision, which comes out on December 2020. Speed, Wiccan, and Hulking are all extremely likely to debut on this show. We have already gotten a confirmation that Wanda and Vision are going to have twins just like in the comics, and their names will be Speed and Wiccan. A leaked video revealed that Marvel was taking auditions of school-going boys for WandaVision, again establishing that Speed and Wiccan are gonna be in the MCU. Next in release is Loki 2021. There are significant rumors of Kid Loki debuting in the show for obvious reasons. Time Variance Authority or TVA is already seen in Loki's t-shirt. TVA is an organization that monitors the multiverse, and the way Loki escaped the 2012 timeline, it remains no doubt that he will mess up a lot of other timelines as well, bringing in Kid Loki from a different timeline to the current reality, therefore giving us a first look at how Kid Loki will look like. Right after Loki comes Doctor Strange 2 with a release during May 2021. Casting rumors suggest Miss America will jump through the multiverse and come to the MCU. There are rumors of she getting her own show as well. Words are out already that Marvel is looking for a teenage Hispanic female for a supporting lead role in Doctor Strange 2, which perfectly fits the character of Miss America aka America Chavez, which is her real name. She was born and raised in a dimension called Utopian Parallel, which is outside time and space in the multiverse. Utopian Parallel is also a home to William Kaplan or Wiccan, son of WandaVision. In the comics, Miss America absorbs all her powers from Wiccan, and by the time we see Doctor Strange 2, Wiccan should already be an established character in the MCU, and that's one of the many ways WandaVision will connect to Doctor Strange sequel. Then comes Hawkeye Fall 2021, where Kate Bishop is likely to take the mantle of Hawkeye. In the comics, Kate Bishop is the daughter of a wealthy socialite having considerable archery skills. She crosses paths with the Young Avengers and joins them after they stop Kang the Conqueror. At first, she has trouble deciding her codename, but pretty soon she sets with the codename of Hawkeye from Clint Barton, who was dead at the time. When Hawkeye was revived by Scarlet Witch, the two worked together sharing the Hawkeye name. Also, when Kate Bishop discovered the original Avengers for the first time, Hawkeye grabbed most of her attention because he was just a simple man among gods, and that's what inspired Kate Bishop to take the mantle of Hawkeye. Lastly, Ant-Man 3 February 2022 culminates to Cassie aka Stature, daughter of Ant-Man. In Avengers Endgame, she's all grown up after the 5 years time jump, and she can essentially be the center point of bringing together all the members of Young Avengers. Now, I'm not saying Ant-Man 3 is going to be all about establishing future movies, because I personally want to see Scott Lang's character develop and reach a climax that it deserves. In order to do that, Marvel has to tease the idea of Cassie becoming Stature and forming the Young Avengers instead of focusing focusing too much on Avengers 5. Ant-Man 1 and 2 were basically made to advance stories in other movies. For example, Ant-Man 1 had to be made for Civil War, and Ant-Man 2 had to be there for Avengers Endgame to have time-traveling plot. Ant-Man 3 could play a similar role in building the Young Avengers, but that would massively hurt Scott Lang's character, which is something I hope Marvel avoids. Following this, there were rumors about Iron Lad, but I'm not sure they would make the initial cut. And as far as hulking is concerned, maybe hulking is teased with Sword on WandaVision, but really doesn't debut until Captain Marvel 2, because hulking is a shapeshifter who is a Kree-Skrull hybrid. While Kree-Law considers him wholly Kree, Skrulls consider him wholly Skrull, so there might be one or two teas about hulking until we finally get to see him in Captain Marvel 2. So there you go. If the set photos and casting rumors are to be believed, Marvel is definitely on their way to introduce the Young Avengers in the MCU, and that's how Avengers 5 will potentially look like and commence a brand new journey using the younger versions of our beloved heroes. Now that you know how the next Avengers movie might pan out, I'll talk about the next Thanos of the MCU in my next video. Till then, grab the subscribe button if you're new and share this video with your friends to let them know about this theory. I'll see you lads in the next one.